So here we have our Victoria plum tree, which has really grown over the years. We get lots of fruit coming every year, as you can see. Plenty of fruit growing. I gave it a prune last year. You see, they're growing all over the place. So I pruned it last year, gave it a good prune. We had a problem with maggots, plum maggots. So what I decided to do is build one of these. So rather than go and buy one, they cost about £10–15. I thought I'd use some scraps from my garden, and I built this, which is a plum moth trap. So in there you've got the sticky mat. Ooh. Some sort of, is that a drop-in or something in there? But you've got that red thing in there, which is actually what lures the female moths into this trap, and then the idea is that they get stuck on this gluey mat. So nice and easy to build. Just use some cladding, old cladding, as you can see. Use some silicone it all together. Use a couple of screws, and I've hung it on the tree, so just to see what the problem is and how bad the infestation is. If the infestation is really bad, there'll be a lot of female moths stuck on this gluey mat within the next couple of weeks, and then I'll take some action, maybe use some pesticide or something to get rid of these maggots which grow inside the plums and absolutely ruin the plums. These plums are delicious, sweet, succulent. They make lovely jam or just fresh fruit to eat, but the maggots absolutely spoil them, and they start ripening before they should do, and then they just spoil and they are unedible. What happens is the maggots grow inside the plums in the seed, and they grow in there, and they also obviously poo in there, so they leave a lot of mess inside the plum itself, and it's not very nice. So that's the reason why I've put this over here. Instead of going and buying your own, just make one with some scrap plastic or wood. It's triangular shape, and you have to obviously purchase this gluey mat and that red little thing which lures the female moths in, gives off a scent of a male moth, and then lures all the female moths in there, which then traps all of them, and then obviously that will monitor the problem of the infestation depending on how many moths are stuck in here. So this is a week or two later. I just wanted to show you the inside of this moth trap. And you can see in there, these are all female moths which have been trapped. That's what's lured them in. So hopefully this will prevent that from happening this year. You can see loads of plums are growing. Let's have a look. The plums are around that size at the moment. You see, compare it to my finger. They're growing absolutely everywhere. I'm hoping I can enjoy these plums a lot better this year without these pests attacking them. And what I've done is, because I know that there's a problem with these moths, these plum tree moths, what I've done is I've sprayed the whole tree with bug clear pesticide, which is safe for fruits and vegetables and plants. So that will also prevent the moths laying any eggs or any maggots growing inside the plums. They're absolutely everywhere, but because they are green, it's harder to see. They've camouflaged themselves in the trees, so they look like leaves, but if you look closer, look at the amount of plums that are growing. Yes, baby. What's up? Something here. What's that? Show me. What are you looking for? Yeah, you can see there's lots of plums growing everywhere. I'm hoping I'll get a good harvest this year from this tree, and if I do, hopefully I'll show you guys how to make plum jam with Victoria plum. Are you ready for some plum jam this year? Yeah. Yeah, they're not ready yet. So this is what I'm using on my plum tree. So it's called Bug Clear Ultra for flowers, fruit and veg, and it gets rid of all of these pests. So obviously I have a problem with the plum moth, which is infesting the plum tree. So what I'm doing is I'm using this, as you can see, so just 10 mils per 1,000 milliliters or per litre. This is what I'm using just to spray on the leaves, and it lasts for about 14 days, and then after every 14 days, about 10 days, minimal interval between sprays is 10 days. So the last I sprayed it was about 10 days ago, so I'm going to spray it again today using this pressurized spray. Very useful little gadget which I purchased from Poundland, or it might have been Wilko, I can't remember either, but they're not very expensive at all. So this is what I'm going to be using, and this is very, very good. You can make quite a lot. It makes 20 litres. You dilute it 10 milliliters per litre of water, and then you just spray it onto the leaves and all over the tree, which I'll show you just now. Okay, we just got over to the plum tree. Let's have a look at the size of the plums. They're looking nice and big. You can see they've grown a lot. So I want to make sure there's no maggots growing in there. I'll just start spraying. It's a nice calm day today. No wind, which is recommended, because if it's windy, it's going to go all over the place, everywhere except for the leaves and the places that you want it to go. So make sure it's not a windy day. You can see that's my moth trap. Loads of moths in there. So I need to make sure that my plums are all safe this year.